Well, hey, Beth. It's Jamie. That's me here. Welcome back to my channel, honey, and welcome back to another review, all right, of P Valley Season 2, Episode 1. So let's go ahead and get into some things and let's talk about it, all right? So if losing the strip club wasn't already enough for Uncle Clifford, back when they had to auction off some stuff, even though Miss Haley ended up buying the strip club and giving Uncle Clifford about what 15% ownership she mentioned. If that wasn't enough, child, the pandemic came through. Okay. The pandemic came through and just ran amok. So they ended up having to shut it down and do everything outside. So they ended up turning the strip club into like a strip car wash or something. It was a very interesting and unique concept, okay? Because when the episode opened, it's the guy from Shy that plays one of the guy's dad, Jacob Lattimore's dad on the Shy. He in a house full of children that's cutting the hell up, and he like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna run to the store. But girl, he didn't run to the store. He was supposed to, but he ended up going to the little strip spot instead. And I just didn't like the imagery of it all because I felt like, is this man gonna get clapped? Is he gonna get murdered or something? Like, what's happening? Something's odd. Something's very eerie about this. But it was good to see that he was going straight over to, watch a few ladies shake a tail feather, right? So I was glad of that because I'm like, let us not open up the episode with that, honey. All right. So he went on over there. At first, he saw Uncle Clifford that, unveiled himself. Girl, it was hilarious because the sir was like, I ain't come here for all of that. So he was getting ready to reverse out of there. But then Uncle Clifford said, baby, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. We got something for you. Okay. Sit tight. All right. And next thing you know, the girls came out of the woodworks, washing the car, putting their bodies all over the car and stuff. You got Mercedes in the back, dancing, clapping, spinning, rolling, doing everything that she could do back there on that pole. Do you hear what I say? He had a wonderful time, might I add. Mr. Sir had a great time, and it was a pretty good concept, right? Now, later on, we can see where Mercedes' shoulder is hurt. Whatever's bothering her, I think it's because of that fight she got into with her mama. Girl, when they was over there rumbling, girl, because her mama, I think she gave her mama some money to hold for the building that she was trying to secure for her gym for the girls, but her mama ended up snatching up her building and using it for her church. So then Mercedes had to hop on her ass, and I said, yes, get on her ass, okay? Simple as that. So her shoulder is hurt, but that was really like 2 years ago. So I don't know why her shoulder is really hurting. It could be because she just doing too much stripping. Okay, she working her ass off, but she not really making no money because once she looked at her bank account, she see like a negative $120, and she over there asking Haley like, "BIC, did you give me my money? Did you get it in on that side? Did you run me my coin, girl? Okay, because it's not seeming like it and it's not feeling like it over here." She's like, "Girl, I gave you your money." All right, so we already see that Miss Mercedes gonna have some struggles, and we know why she wants the money. Mercedes wants that money because she wants to be able to make her gym better. Because I think she ended up keeping her gym or getting a gym somehow. Maybe Haley helped her out on that. I think no, Haley did because Haley gave her some money at the end of last season. So I think that's what saved her gym. But the issue is with the pandemic coming through, a lot of the girls' parents don't feel safe, so they feel like, girl, what is this like? I don't know. And they ain't got the money, right? Some people lost their jobs and stuff, so they can't afford to pay for this stuff. So now she's being put in a bind with that. So she can't make the money from the gym I'm sorry, she can't make money from stripping to number one, stay afloat, and number two, put into her gym. And she can't really get the girls to come into her gym to maintain it either. So she's just in between a rock and a hard place. So I feel like with this season, Haley is gonna have to do some more scheming and scamming. Now she didn't already clap the man that she was stealing from. And Uncle Clifford and them helped her with clapping him. Okay, they still got some evidence left in one of the rooms or the room that they ended up clapping him in. Okay, so yeah, they're still on their conscience and they're still worried about that just a bit. So I wonder if that's gonna show up at a later time. I don't know what they did with his body, but I'm wondering, is that going to show up and they're gonna have to deal with that on top of the new mayor trying to, push forward with the new casino. So let's keep going. All right. So, like I said, Mercedes is indeed tight on money. Okay. She checked her account, seeing that it was in the negatives. Okay. So she's trying to figure out what's going on there because it don't seem like she making no money from the Pynk. And she feeling away because we got all these other dancers, and she feels like the people that come to watch them comes to only see her. Ain't nobody coming to see y'all, Otis. Okay. They coming to see me. They coming to see me. All right. So I think that's what Tina Turner said to Ike in the mirror. Ain't they coming to see me, Ike? They coming to see, so what you gonna do? Girl. Okay. And the irony was the fact that they was up there watching What's Love Got to Do with It on the show. But anyway, this was when Tina started, getting some, some strength about her, some balls about her when she looked in the mirror and told Ike, what you gonna do, huh? They coming to see me. Come on, Tina. Girl, I may have to cut that on and watch What's the Love Got to Do? Got to do it. Come on. What's the love for those again? Anyway, girl. So yes, all right. What else we got? Uncle Clifford, like I said, we learned that Mercedes gave him 15% or gave her 15% part ownership of the Pynk. Okay, Cootie land is what they call it. All right, now I'm disappointed in Uncle Clifford because Uncle Clifford ended up messing up or mismanaging $250,000. All right, that Miss Haley gave her to save the club. What you done did with the money? Now leave it to Uncle Clifford. Uncle Clifford is saying that the money was used to, of course, pay the girls, okay, to keep some things afloat, pay for some bills here or there, girl. That's what it was used for. That's why they ain't really. I think they only got like 25,000 of the $250,000. So money is extremely tight. But the good thing is that they ended up announcing that the lockdown is coming to an end. Okay, the lockdown is coming to an end. So they're hoping to be able to open the Pynk back up so the girls can shake a tail feather all over the club. Okay, so they can make some of that money back because they just got denied for whatever pandemic loan or whatever monies they was trying to get because of that, because they're not an essential business. And Uncle Clifford had me hollering when he said, when she said, we not an essential business. Do they know how many men out here getting blue balls? Okay, so I was tickled by that. What else we learned? Keyshawn is not dancing with them. Y'all know last season Keyshawn pulled out that weapon on Diamond when Diamond was about to clap her baby daddy, her abusive baby daddy that showed up to the club and mishandled her. Mishandled you down to the ground. You got this fine, sexy black man over here trying to defend you, girl, and you want to sit up here, cock back, and pull this weapon out on this man. Like, girl, are you serious? Okay, tell me something. Let him go, whatever she said. So yeah, they haven't talked, and I don't think Keyshawn has been welcomed back to the Pynk because of her actions. Okay, and Mercedes can't stand her anyway because it looks like she's went forward to be like some type of video vixen, and she's being praised for her skills. And Mercedes, that was supposed to be her. Let Mercedes tell it, okay? Mercedes is self-centered and thinks everything is about her. And she really thinks that she is that girl and can't fathom losing her position as that girl. You know what I'm saying? But Keyshawn has rose and all eyes are on her and she can't stand it. Meanwhile, Uncle Clifford in the back watching Murda, and I feel like Murda was sending chills down that spine, honey, because Uncle Clifford when all the little ladies was going crazy, Uncle Clifford ran up there and was like, cut this out. I don't want another night like we had with Murder Night. I don't want another night like that. I bet you do. You know you want that night and you want that thing. Goodbye. Anyway, girl, I was over there cackling. Let me tell you something. Murda is handsome. All right. That actor in real life, that man is very handsome. Okay. His wife is girl, yes. All right. I don't believe that man is, goes that way in real life. I do think that he is merely just acting. And he's I think he's comfortable in who he is as a man, which allows him to, do that role because it is just acting. So yeah. And I could be wrong. I mean, it could be bad. He just got a wife. I don't know what that man got going on. I just know he handsome, okay? Because when I make it up at DB, I'm gonna go stupid, dumb. I was like, okay then, Murda, this is cute. I like this. You look good the way you over there beating on them pots, ass. I saw on his Instagram that he was beating on some buckets and stuff like that. And I kind of heard him say, yeah, he was like, that's how I used to be. I used to be like this. I used to have to pack everything up and run and catch the train. So I don't know what his life was like before, he got this role, but that was interesting. It made me think about people that be out in LA and they always be beating on their drums and they get tips and things like that. So I don't know if that's his history, but homeboy know how to do the drums. Okay, he's good at that, or bang on buckets or whatever you want to call it. All right. So what else we got going on? So Haley is deciding to audition new women because they need more ladies to come into the paint. They ended up losing Keyshawn, and then they lost another girl. I can't even think of her name. They lost another white girl. I forgot why they lost her, the other white girl. I think her mom passed away or something like that. Maybe I think they said her mom passed from C-19 or something like that. But anyway, they lost some of the ladies, of course, due to the pandemic. So now she's needing to get more women in the spot, especially when they open up. But of course, Mercedes is not here for that. And I'm like, Mercedes, how are you not here for that? But you want more money. And I think that Haley is willing to give her a percentage off of the door, but at the same time, like, where? How do you want more money, but you don't want her to bring in more women? Like, it's not making any sense. I don't know what's going on with Mercedes, but she needs to get it together. What else we got? Mayor Tydell. So when we find out about the lockdown ending, right? We also find out about the passing of Mayor Tydell Ruffin. Now, Tydell Ruffin was a mess. I am going to miss his character on the show, but he ended up passing. How they played it was that he passed away from C-19 or whatnot. So yeah, with him passing away, what we learned is that Wayne Kyle, one of the white guys or something like that, so he's going to step in and be the interim mayor on behalf of Tydell Ruffin, right? And what's going to be crazy is that he is going to push forward with what it is that Tydell Ruffin wanted, which was the casino. So now this is going to be problematic. This is going to be an issue for the Pynk. As soon as the Pynk opens up and be able to collect some coins, they are going to be right back in the same position. It sounds like to me that they were 2 years prior, which was okay, it looks like y'all might have to find a whole nother location or something, because it seems like he's going to be pushing forward with trying to get this casino and buying up y'all land and building over there. Okay, so they're going to have to fight for that. Andre did find out about the passing of his uncle. He found that out. First of all, the way they show his wife coming upstairs and stuff, I was so confused. I was like, what's happening? Like, who is this lady? What is this? What is that? I didn't know what was going on, but come to find out, his wife is like a doctor or a nurse or something. She works at the hospital, and so she takes necessary precautions due to the virus that's been going around to make sure he doesn't get sick. So they kind of exist in two different parts of the home. And she comes up, she's wondering about, like, why you got all these messages on your phone. Come to find out, that's when he was receiving messages about his uncle. Even Haley messaged him, so he called his aunt, learned that the uncle passed away. He plans on going. His wife wants to go. He won't let her go. He's focused on, no, I'm gonna go on my own. I don't need you to go. And we know why he did that. Girl, he did that because he know he's gonna bump into Haley, and if he bumps into Haley, he don't want his wife to be around for none of that, right? So there's that. What else ended up happening? When they had the funeral, of course, they had the funeral. He showed up, he went to the wake or whatnot. Saw his uncle, had some conversations with the kids, with his wife or whoever at the time. Ended up seeing Haley, had a quick conversation with her as well. Later on, back at his one of the baby mama's house, Tydell's baby mom's house, that's when Wayne Kyle, the interim mayor, walked up and talked about how, and of course, Uncle Clifford showed up as well, talked about how Mr. Wayne talked about how he was going to go forward with the casino. And that's when Clifford said, I might run against you. So Clifford might be running against him, might not. We don't know what's going to happen. I would love to see it. Okay, so there's that. Later on, what we get, Murda at the house. Murda is missing him some Clifford. He been texting Clifford. Clifford has not been responding. Okay, Uncle Clifford ain't been responding, ain't been caring too much. They kind of fell out, and I believe it was because I'm trying to remember the fallout. I believe it was because Clifford doesn't want to be a secret, whereas Murda isn't ready to be out and open about his sexuality, especially with the type of music that he's into and the type of industry that he's going into. So, they don't look too highly on men like him that are into other men or whatnot. So yeah, what else ended up happening? Now Murda is working on some new songs, working on some new music. Seems like he's getting accepted from the people in the hood. Okay, people from the hood or whatnot, they appreciate him. They like, hey, we need more music, we like you, we like what you put down, give us more. So that's what he's working on. He goes back in there with his DJ Never Scared, and he just creates a beat and a song. When I make it up bad beat, I'm gonna go stupid dumb. I'm gonna go I like, it's a dope little cute little something. I said I like it. I don't know the words, girl. I gotta learn it. But it's cute. It's gonna be another banger. And I do feel like Uncle Clifford is going to give Murda another night. I feel like it's only right. Murda's gonna get another night over there at the Pynk. I can't wait to see it. It's going to be good. What else we got? He wants to do another tour, right? He wants to do another tour. He wants to get back to the coin and stuff. He reaches out to Keyshawn. Keyshawn is not featuring it. She's not up for it at that time, but she do want the stack or whatever money it is that he already owes her, okay? But she turns him down, all right? Now, later on, we do see where Keyshawn is stripping. She at the house still with that whack ass baby daddy, and she over there stripping, and she's stripping in a room, and I didn't know where she was exactly. I was wondering if she was at the house. Come to find out, indeed she was. And then they put the camera on the baby daddy with two kids. Now, at first we met Keyshawn, she had one daughter. Now she got two daughters that she seems to be detached from just a little bit. Just a little bit to me. But when the dad was there with the daughters feeding them, okay, her ain't nothing baby daddy, Mr. Derek or whatnot, I said, I bet you she in the next room. I bet you. And she walks right on out because she was in the next room, honey. Okay. So he is liking that. At least that's what I'm believing. Because of this whole pandemic, people having to stay home, she's able to still bring in money, right? So it's like he don't mind her stripping and doing her thing, but now I'm sure he loves the fact that she's at home because he gets to watch her even more than what he was already doing. So he gets to keep his eye on her, watch her, see what it is she got going on, and she's telling him like, don't worry, it won't be like this forever. I'll be able to be in front of a crowd. You'll be back in the office. He don't want her going back into the office. Miss Ma'am. He wants what he has always wanted, which was to control you and want you to sit down, have his babies and shit the hell up. Okay. And I'm surprised that during this whole pandemic or whatnot, that they have been okay. She done had another child. In these past 2 years or whatever, like I'm just surprised that they may have their issues, but it seems like things have been carefully going okay because she's been trying to I ain't gonna say she's been trying to not upset him, but maybe she's just learning the different ways to navigate the relationship with him. But it's just interesting. I'm surprised, okay? And it was very interesting to see him cater to his daughters or just really be attentive to them in that moment. I don't know. We didn't see a whole lot about Derek in the first season for me to really get a full idea of him, but him just being a controlling man and going to her job and showing his was enough. Okay, that I was surprised to see him be so attentive to his little girls and feed them. And when one of them is crying, he's like, "Oh no, it's okay, baby. It's da 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 da." But Keyshawn just turned around and like the little girl wasn't even crying and just like, "Girl, I gotta make it up out there, bitch. I'm gonna go stupid, dumb." Okay, that's what she thinking about. She's trying to make it up out there, bitch. But anyway, girl, she does get a chance to sneak out the house because she ends up hiding some of the diapers, which I feel like, did he go back? Did he find the diapers? I feel like he could have found them diapers. I gotta go back and scan the episode, but I feel like she hid diapers in the trash, right? I feel like he went and found those diapers in that trash. So I'm wondering, is that going to be an issue at a later time? But anyway, what she did was she hid the diapers in the trash to make it seem like, oh, we ran out of diapers. So when it's time to go to the store, she wants to run and go see Diamond. That's where she really want to go because she pulled that weapon out on that man. So she wants to go see him and kind of apologize to him. But when she get there, Diamond ain't on her. Diamond's not trying to have no conversation with Miss Suen. He's not trying to talk to you, Keyshawn, girl. He don't want to talk to you. And let me tell you, Diamond had me screaming the way he was handling people. I said, this man is taking his no mask, no entry job very serious. The way he walked up on that one man that tried to come in. Hey, man, say, man, where your mask at, man? Where your mask at, man? I screamed. Like, what is happening? Girl, they do it differently out there in Chocolisa, don't it? I guess. Oh my, he won't let Keyshawn in either because she didn't have her mask. He was like, "You're gonna have to turn around. I can't let you in." So she's trying to apologize. He ain't trying to hear it. She's trying to get him the necklace back that he gave her. He was like, "Ain't no use in giving me something, or ain't no use of getting something that ain't working or something like that, or using something that don't work, or whatever the case is." Basically telling her, "Girl, you can keep that necklace and you can take your ass on where you came from. And I know you still with that raggedy. Okay, I know you still with that raggedy man. All right, don't come this way. I tried to save you, and you're gonna pull something out on me, girl. You are DEAD to me. Go on here about your business." But I feel like a Diamond and her may come back together. Who knows, child? Who knows? I feel like they're probably gonna come back together, but we shall see how that's going to play out. Later on, we do see where what's her name, Miss Keyshawn, does give Murda a call, which is interesting how she's making these moves because I just view Derek as such a controlling person. So I'm wondering, did you have conversations with him to where he's going to be okay? Because he just said that he didn't even want you in front of a crowd of people. So how were you able to finagle this whole hey, yes, I'm down, Murda. We can do this. Let's call it the Dirty a Dozen tour or whatever, and we'll do 12 cities, 12 nights type thing. And from that moment, he just, Murda, was walking throughout the house talking about, "I'm gonna make it up out there, big. I'm gonna go stupid, dumb." That's the only thing I can remember. Okay, I'm gonna get the whole damn back. I'm a chat. I gotta go learn the words. But anyway, that's what I'm wondering when it comes to Keyshawn. How were you able to finagle this? Because I feel like your baby daughter is gonna have a issue with you, girl. But we're gonna have to see how it all plays out. But so far, so good. That first episode was really good. So glad that it is back. Cannot wait to see what's going to transpire this season. Some part of me believes that Andre is going to hang around much longer than we expected. He was supposed to be there for a short period of time and come right on back to the house. No, just like he was supposed to be there for a short period of time last time and overstayed his welcome. I think he's going to do the same exact thing, especially now when he was one of the people that was supposed to be a part of pushing forward the casino. Now that Wayne Kyle came to him and told him that's something he wants to do, I think that's going to be another excuse for Andre to stay over in Chuckalisa much longer than expected. So girl, that marriage he got gonna be over with. And if he ends that marriage, I still don't see him being with Haley. But we just gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see how it all plays out. But again, I'm happy that it's back. I hope you all are happy that it's back. I hope you all enjoyed the show as well as this review. Go ahead and hit the like button for me. If you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and do so now. Also, feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at jamithatsme. That's all that I got for you guys at this time, honey. And I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.